I can remember like yesterday being the small guy in high school, junior high, high school, but. I can remember not being the best at sports, not being the first one to get picked on the team when you play basketball. I can remember that. And I can remember how it felt. Now, I grew up in the time of gang banging, so it didn't really feel that bad because during my time, we used to get down and fight regardless. You had to fight. So it didn't matter whether you was big or small because the way you settled things, disagreements, bullying, you just got down. We just gonna get down. You know what I'm saying? And some people remained enemies, and some people became the best of friends from that mutual respect of scrapping. And then around like I don't know, like maybe like 3 quarters into the senior year, like I want to say like the summer vacation came, then like over the summer I had a growth spurt. And then after graduating, I had growth spurts and growth spurts. And then one day I wasn't a small dude no more. Now I wasn't ever like on swole muscle wise, but I got taller. Nonetheless, like I said, I grew up in a time where we got down. And then I was in the time where we start, doing other things. Regardless, I had a growth spurt and then I grew. And I can remember that time. But I could only imagine if I never grew. I could only imagine what it feels like to be a grown ass man the size of a child and not being able to embrace that. Damn, bummer. You know, there's a thing where people who miss some aspect of their life, they try to compensate it somewhere else. Especially small people. They have a real issue in life that they sometimes never get over. And if you give them a position where they got just a little bit of say so, you will see that thing really come out of them. And they can't control it. And they can't get a hold of it. And it's their biggest flaw. And everybody can see it. And they can see everybody's mistakes and flaws. But they can't see their own. And they can't see the issue that they have all because of their shortcomings. They got a name for it. I believe it's called Napoleon complex. And these people have these yelling outbursts and they so angry at everything. Urgh, Incredible Hulk. All the time. The wind blows, they angry. The dog barks, they angry. A flower opens up. A rose. What the hell you opening up for a flower? They angry. They have a Napoleon complex. Let's look into that for a second. Short man's complex, also known as Napoleon complex, refers to a psychological condition in which an individual may feel inferior or insecure about their height, leading to compensatory behaviors such as aggression, boastfulness, or seeking power or control in the areas of life. The term is often used to describe a phenomenon where the individuals of shorter stature exhibit behavior to overcompensate for their perceived physical shortcomings. It's important to note that not all individuals of short stature experience this complex, and the term should be used with caution, as it can perpetuate stereotypes. But if a shoe fits, put it on. So you see, wear it. It's yours. Even Chat GPT knows about it. What do they do about it? Because that's an actual psychological issue. And though those people think they got it all together, that one little thing makes them some percent of a psycho. Yeah, that person is a psycho and they need help. If there's help that can be helped for them, because unless, you know, they stay, if their condition don't change, then what we expect to happen if the physical don't change with what we want to happen with the mental. I don't know. Anyway, just something I wanted to point out. You people need to get over that. A lot of the times, you are the exact reason there is no growth in your environment and you angry about it. But you look at everybody, but you don't see that your complex is the reason there's no growth in your surrounding, because everybody can't stand the fact that you are so angry with yourself and with everybody else and don't have a reason. You get the card you was handed. I'm a young man with a head full of gray hair, but I got a head full of hair. Some people are bald in the top, but big old beards. Does the man with a patchy beard get to be mad because he got a head full of hair? Or the man with the full beard mad because he got a patchy head with little hair? You could be mad about things all day and all night and all the time. But to those looking at you, just remember, you will forever and always be looked at as a psychopath. Examine your spirit. Just saying. Sir Amos.